So this is going to be step 2. It's pressing the pocket out, pressing the seam that you've created by attaching the pocket to the front or the back piece, and you have to press that flat. So if you're looking at the instruction and you focus on step 2, it says press seam toward pocket, pressing pocket out. So if this is your front or your back piece, the pocket goes in this direction, and you're not pressing this seam open, you're pressing it flat so that this piece is smooth and your pocket is sticking in this direction. So it's just basically smushing this seam flat. Nothing complicated. So here's my front, and here is the pocket, and it's sticking out. So the instructions are next is that we have to press this seam allowance in this direction, like so. And we have to do that with all 4 pieces. So you can finger press it like this, which is not ideal because it's not going to last. So the other option that you can do is you can press it or you can steam it. So I can show you a quick demonstration on how to steam something. It's kind of primitive, but if you really need to get something flat, you can always do it in a pinch. So if you have a tea kettle that steams, or if you have a pot of water that also steams, you can open this up and you can use this steam to steam your fabric. Of course, you don't want to catch your fabric on fire on the stovetop, but the idea of using steam in order to press your material has been used in the past. So you steam it, you get it nice and damp, and then you can press this fabric hopefully away from the steam. I mean, hopefully away from the stovetop, but you get this nice and damp like this, and then we'll bring it over to the table to press it flat. So while this is still damp, you see here I've already created a wrinkle in this cotton. While it's still moist and damp from the steam, I can just press it down again very hard like this, and then maybe flip it to the right side and press it again. So that's as good as it's going to get if you steam it by hand or if you finger press it. Ideally, of course, it's to iron them flat, which I'll show you next. If you have an iron at home, that's really great. And I believe you recall how to use the iron from our class earlier this semester. So what you want to do is lightly spritz the area that you want to press. I have a little plant spritzer here. And then you're just going to iron it flat. And if you don't have an ironing board, you can use a towel. A towel provides a certain amount of softness as well as protection against the surface you're ironing against. So I've ironed it so the seam allowance is going in this direction for both the pant and the pocket.